You're at a trade show, you do custom paintings, you offer them for only 35 bucks. So you think people are going to just get the easy ones, forests, the stencils, space, something like that. But then no, somebody comes up and asks for you to make a puppy. So you make their puppy video. But then you know what they do? They come up and they ask for another puppy. Only problem is this one's white. Can I do an all-white puppy? I'm going to say I can and see what happens. Here we go. Before I get too far into it, don't forget to hit that like button. I know you guys hear it probably in every video you do, but every little like helps us get seen by more people and we get to go farther and farther. So safety first, put on the gloves, and then I'm going to start this painting. My wife suggested I do a beach, seaside sort of background, so I'm going to do a sunset. The client asked me just after I finished the previous puppy video, I'll put it in the cards, to do their other puppy, which was this all white one, and it was tricky, and then I didn't know whether I could even do white fur because I'd never even tried. But you don't accomplish things you don't try, right? So here I am putting in the water, seeing if it all blends, adding some more water so that I can make sure I got the sunset. And you're going to ask yourself when I get further on, why did I even bother with the sunset? Because it's going to be covered up by the dog. I don't know. I know it's there, so it helps me to visualize what's going on and what's happening. So for the last few animals that I did, what I first did was I put a blob of black so that I knew where it was going to be, just drying that up so I can do the puppy on there. I didn't know if that was going to work with white paint because I was going to do white fur, but I needed something in the background and it would add shadows to the fur is my thought. So here I am putting down the black outline and then the inner black for this white puppy. And as you can see, yes, I'm going to cover up the entire sunset reflection thing that I had going on there. So in some ways it's a waste of time, but in other ways it's not, because that's not what the main focus is. It's a little puppy. Right there I got frustrated with my foam brush not painting all on, so I sprayed a little paint down and then just kind of move it around. What I do for these paintings, because I generally am just doing spray paint, my new one coming out is going to have a whole lot of acrylic on it, but you'll see that in the coming weeks, is I spray on that coffee can lid, and then I go in with brushes and start doing it from there. Here I am with a white paint doing outline in little ticks with the brush, trying to get those little bits of fur, I think. Trust the process. That's what they say. And right there I'm using a paint marker to try and blacken the eyes and the nose and mouth a little more so that I can see exactly where it is while I'm putting down the white fur. Because little ticks of white fur takes a while. And then I'm just going to outline where the eyes are. I've talked about it before, where I offer these custom paintings, but in my head I think they're just going to be simple custom paintings that you see on TikTok and Reels and all that stuff. But no, people come up and they want puppies or they want other things I don't have stencils for, and recently at trade shows I just said, screw it, I'm going to try. If you don't like it, you don't pay for it. I'll just paint over it. It's spray paint. It's just gonna be my time. But then these things take longer. Like normally a fast custom stencil one would take 10 minutes tops, maybe. This one I think took about 40 minutes. There I have the shape of the mouth. Kind of looks a little bit like Ghostface. And I'm coming in just still doing little ticks of paint, trying to get the fur in. But as you can see with the head, you can see the black behind, so it's helping to make it look more 3D-ish, I hope. Let me know in the comments if you think it looks 3D-ish, if I'm actually getting the puppy. And let me know if you have any tips on how to do white fur if you're a painter or you've seen videos on it. I was watching videos recently because I had to do another critter with white fur. I don't think he's that bad. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you think of this, what you think of the fur technique. If you have any tips for me, I'm more than welcome to keep tips. Like I always keep saying, keep learning. You have to keep doing that to keep going on and getting better. I did light pink for the tongue and the mouth, and then I'm coming in with a little bit of shadow to get where the nose is coming down over it. Biggest thing I regret about this painting is I didn't do shadow for his whole body on the beach, because with the sunset behind him, there should have been shadow going there, and I just didn't think of it at the time. Come back in, doing layers, more white paint, more little ticks, going and going and going, just trying to keep building and making the fur look more voluptuous, more full. Hopefully it's getting a 3D thing. Being an introvert, the one thing I really like about doing these paintings at shows is that I just zone out and I'm focused on what I'm doing. Hopefully people are going to come and take a look at what I'm doing, and hopefully they're going to buy more of what they're doing. And sometimes I neglect to talk to the people who are watching, but I can just paint and enjoy it and know that people are watching me and just to go with the flow. So putting a little birds with the paint pen. And that right there was when they asked me to do a portrait of their family. Let's not talk about that one. Siggy in the corner, along with my new AP Spray Art Siggy. Yeah, they wanted me to do a portrait of their family, and I said I would do it, but in silhouette. I didn't enjoy that one, but they liked it, so that's what counts. Here's the finished product. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and I hope you guys enjoy this process. What do you think? Should I do more puppies? I asked you that before. Let me know. After this trade show, I kind of stopped doing trade shows because of cost and time and stuff. So maybe I should get out there. Maybe I should do some more. So that painting surprised me. I can't do the final shots because I don't have the painting. They bought it, they took it, they enjoyed it. They even gave me a tip, which never happens. And the husband came up and said, hey, that looks like Snowball, which it was Snowball, and he thought it looked just like him. So I guess I did a good job. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, subscribe. It's going to help me out to get bigger and better and do a whole lot of new things. And I will see you guys soon. Keep learning. That one sounded good. I really got to charge more for these custom paintings though, you know, like maybe starting at 35